sometimes in March 2016, to ask us to fund these projects, which according to them, they were viable projects, they were Vision 2030 projects. So whenever you mention Vision 2030 project, there were projects that had been conceived as projects that are meant to deliver Vision 2030. Surely those projects cannot have been planned. Those projects, you cannot call them that they didn't have any feasibility study. The ministry themselves have their master plan, the KVDA as their strategic paper, and all of them are captured in there. So I think somebody must be trying to be fooling somebody else. I mean, when you say that there were no feasibility studies, I don't know what you mean. And when you see the nature of the contract works that were to be done, it was sort of called EPC, which is engineering, design, and procure and construct. So they were the bidders were asked to review the feasibility studies before they start work. So obviously, they could not have been told to review what is not existing. So there was something in place. They were just to confirm those feasibility studies and start work.
And do you think any money was lost during this Aror and Kimorer deal? You said we have reports of 63 billion shillings. Did we lose any money?
You know, this is what I have been seeing in the media right from the beginning. 63 billion scandal, 63 million lost. I want to tell Kenyans that I was the cabinet secretary of Rotich. You cannot lose 63 billion. It's impossible. Anybody telling you that money is lost to that tune is either unaware of government procedures of how money is disbursed. So, in a nutshell, just to break down this number, 63 billion is the total cost of the project. Yeah. Now, it can't be that the 63 billion has been expended, yet the project was stopped by the investigating agency. So the entire amount that was to be utilized still remains with the financiers. You draw down the money when you have achieved some milestone. So what was expended was only the advance payments to the contractor.
Which was how much?
I think it's between about 7.7 to 7.5, thereabout, depending on the exchange rate that you use at that particular time. A billion, of which I think 3.4 was Kimwarer and 4 point something for Aror. Together, it's that 7.7. And these were money meant to facilitate the contractor to go to the ground. They were guaranteed by banks so that in the event they don't perform, they are going to have their securities cancelled. That's a standard procedure that is done for every project we do in Kenya. So there was nothing unusual about it. So, so that is the money. And of course, the other money that was expended was for the insurance to cover the lenders from any financial risks. And that again was contingent to money being disbursed to Kenya. Should the country have utilized the entire amount, then the financials would have been covered by that insurance. If they don't disburse the money, then that money is not any cost to government. And that is basically how it was structured. So obviously, yes, these payments were made to have the contractor move on site. But as you know, this project had to be stopped for reasons that there was an investigation that had been launched, and you are already the investigation and ultimate prosecution included also the contractors. So obviously, how would they have worked if you want to arrest them, you know? So, and that stalled the whole project, and they had, of course, expended some of the money to acquire equipments to move on site, while the KVDO was in the process of acquiring the land and doing the normal things that has to be done